Hi Pisces, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of February 14th to the 20th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is a general weekly read, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But as well, I want to thank you in advance for your likes on this video, comments down below, and if you haven't yet, do subscribe and join this Pisces community. But to book a personal reading with myself, the options are down below. Just reach out via email and I'll definitely get that started for you. And remember to stick with me till the very end of the reading to get an answer to your yes or no question. All right? The overall message I received for you Pisces for the week, channeled from Spirit, of course, about to cross the finish line. About to cross the finish line. And the song as well that Spirit chose on shuffle to speak upon your week. You got There's Hope by India.Arie. There's Hope. Such a beautiful, elegant song. I will leave that down below in the description box for you to listen to or look up the lyrics, however you want to go about it. I just heard this is going to be a good week for you. And I, interestingly enough, was pushed to, we're going to use the Light Series deck for the main part of the reading. I was pushed to split the deck and then swap it around. And we have the Knight of Cups right off the bat. Even if you fully don't understand where things are heading, you are pushed to keep the passion alive, to do things Pisces way as you get ready to accomplish a lot this week. All right. Changes in the air is what I'm hearing. We're going to begin by pulling the overall focus for the week from the Halloween Oracle deck. For my lovely Pisces, to begin for the 14th to the 20th of February 2022. I'm now hearing, why are you aggravated? Why are you aggravated? It's either somebody, a situation, maybe both. Patience is key, my friend, for Pisces. Okay. Interesting. You are being pushed to play to have more fun this week. I also feel like this is quite relevant. Black Cat, talking about fortune meeting opportunity. A focus on change, as well as your fortune and opportunity to grow, to develop, to see more success in your life. And I feel like something you've wanted to accomplish, wrap up, or just finish altogether, move on to something bigger and better, I feel like is allowing you to feel as if you're so damn close to finishing, to crossing that finish line, okay? So the two that popped out, or that were chosen rather, we got Graveyard, Unnecessary Fear, and Invisibility, Authenticity. There's part of you in a situation this week that feels a bit invisible, right? Maybe a bit irrelevant, but that's part of why you're moving on, or that's part of why you aspire to cross that finish line and seek more success. We go to the bigger the better, where you feel more aligned, or just where you would be less invisible or fit in. You're reminded to, regardless, just stay authentic, to do what feels right for you, to do things your way, to just kind of keep your nose down and nose to the grind, if you will. I feel like there's somebody in your midst that makes you a little bit nervous potentially, but all the meanwhile, there is a level of unnecessary fear that takes place within your mind, your heart, your soul, and you're going to be pushed to recognize and re-examine that for one reason or another. Maybe a little bit scared to cross that finish line due to a level of comfort you've experienced, a level of stability, but also remembering all the meanwhile that comfort and stability has left you feeling a little bit invisible all the meanwhile, okay? With the Graveyard card, I can't help but recognize that crossing the finish line will create a situation that needs to, or allow for a situation to come to an end, okay? Okay, bear with me as I put them in the right spot. We're going to pull the main part of the reading from the Light Series deck. You are being watched very intently this week as I'm pushed to go back to these eyes here. Somebody, if not multiple people in your work environment, in your living situation, or both, are just keeping a close eye on you. It's a little bit too much as you do some intense or important research throughout the week. I'm hearing now the smoke will clear soon enough. You'll see clearly when the time is right. For my lovely Pisces to continue. Okay. Interesting. Four of Pentacles. I feel like you desire more control, but I feel like where you're moving after that finish line, after you cross it, will entail a little bit less control than you think. You may be thinking about your savings very much so throughout the week, as we do have the Page of Swords. Definitely speaking upon your creative ideas that come to be, feeling very wise, very intuitive, learning more once again, doing research, thinking about investing in something new potentially as well, feeling like you don't need to settle for less throughout the week, as I take that desire for control or wanting to tighten your grip and we put it into the middle of the deck. Interesting, because we do have the Five of Pentacles at the center of your reading, and it came out in reverse, but I felt the need to swap it into the upright, okay? At times, there's going to be one moment in the week where you feel like you fit in with the situation, all right? And then you are reminded, nope, it's not for you. At least, even if it once was, you no longer fit in, you've grown, you've maybe outgrown the situation, you're not aligned with it anymore. It may just feel like people, or the person or multiple people you're working with or living with, or both, don't get you fully or don't want to understand your way of going about things. I feel as if you are given a better understanding that a key to a door opening is happening soon enough, but it's a matter of whether you actually want it and whether or not you're going to enjoy what's on the other side of that door. Interesting. You could be definitely, with the Four of Pentacles, another meaning, and the Five of Pentacles, stressing over your money to a certain extent throughout the week. Someone else in your life, I feel, will be pushing you to think about it a little bit too much. Bear with the sound. That it was key wording. Justice coming out, a push to recognize that in the midst of a situation that hasn't been doing you a level of justice, hasn't been giving you enough recently, or making you feel a bit out of place or invisible. You're getting your taste of justice soon enough. Balance will come back into your situation, but I do feel like it has to be acquired in another location, okay? With different energies potentially. Don't burn any bridges though, all right? It feels that your best route is to kind of, again, do what you have to do, and keep your head down, but in a confident way, right? Just kind of mind your own business, and please don't take that offensively. But with the World card coming out, again, touching base upon the Five of Pentacles, you have a lot going on. Your world is developing and changing. Being reminded that you need to be one with completion. And I feel like you are, but in a very peaceful manner. Just do what you got to do to move on to the bigger and better, to cross that finish line. All right? With the Death and Rebirth card coming out, you're being reminded that while your world's changing, a certain situation or multiple are developing and pushing you to bigger and better. You're reminded that you are going through an individual soul transformation, and it's one that you wouldn't have been able to go through in such an extreme way if you didn't experience a situation that doesn't work for you anymore, or you didn't sort of go through those ups and downs. And I do feel like you're glowing to a certain extent, and you are feeling and being viewed, perceived as the peace in whatever this Five of Pentacles location and situation is for you. With the Ace of Swords, you're thinking about thoroughly embarking upon the new, wanting to sort of rush towards that finish line and begin again, but it just is a reminder throughout the week that fortune meets opportunity when it's meant to, divine timing, okay? And all the meanwhile being reminded to keep that peace alive, right? You see that ship in the background? You're going to remember that a ship is coming in for you, but you don't need to stress it. You don't need to overforce it. What's meant to be will be when it's meant to be, okay? As wordy as that is, it's true. Just keep swimming towards what you deserve, and you'll find that the universe and spirit has your back. I'm going to pull one for the top and the bottom. Yeah, on the top of your mind is leaving this situation behind, and that respect for your world changing, for your happiness to walk towards the sun. More success, as that very much is close to the word fortune. And here comes the Four of Pentacles again at the base of your reading, talking about wanting control, thinking about your savings, wanting to tighten your grip, but all the meanwhile being pushed to just go with the flow once again. And remember, you are a water sign, right? And to allow your emotions to teach you something all the meanwhile, and simply take time to rest. when you have the opportunity to do so, okay? Rest that beautiful Pisces heart. As I see the number 1010, look up the angel number, meaning there's a message for you, all right? You won't be invisible for long. Let's answer your yes or no question. For Pisces, so you're getting an answer of no for your question, a no, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So book a personal reading, just reach out via email. I'll definitely get that started for you. Hoping you have an amazing week. Sending you so much love and light, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Pisces.